this is the next part of being loneliness and aloneness, which I had spoken yesterday. Actually I wrote down what could be the reasons why you may feel lonely, and there could be more reasons than what I have just written. So I have actually spent time thinking about all the possibilities. So if you don't find your reason in this, in case you are feeling lonely, hi. So some of the reasons I have penned it down and I'll share it with you. First is the sadness and the isolation part, that you may feel that you are isolated from your friends, or you are isolated from your relatives. Even in the same house when you are staying, sometimes it's like you have a feeling that you don't connect with people around. Then no friends, you don't have any company. The family has been, they've undergone some severe change. So it's like there is a disconnection between your own communication skills or what you want to say. There is some gap in between. Hi. And your self-esteem is, under a lot of pressure. And that could also be through the fact that there is a financial stress, and you may withdraw then meeting with your friends because you may have low self-worth. There is a identity crisis. There could be also, the incompetency part, that at this particular age I am not able to, earn that much money. Therefore, this disconnection happens. You may feel lonely because these things are internally, you're having that dialogue and you're not sharing it with anyone, because you will feel that others will judge you as a failure and you're not able to achieve wherein you were still bright when you were a student. So that could also be a reason of being lonely. Though in all the reasons which I have just mentioned and I'll be mentioning right now, it's like you don't want that isolation, but yet there is this unwanted isolation part that you're feeling inside. And because of the circumstances, again, you are like that, So that could be again a reason wherein you may feel lonely. Going on to the other part, that you feel empty, like there is this hollow feeling. Despite of having all the comforts, you are not yourself at times. You feel that there is something missing in life. Then it's like, a shifting. This is a very important reason, especially when for work you move from one place to another. Or it's like for students, if they shift their boards, when they are shifting from, let's say, over here from IGCSE to CBSE or ICSE, vice versa, any boards, state board, NIOS board, or any board. So if they are shifting, there could be a feeling of loneliness because the concept they understood, they don't understand now what is happening. It's like, a backlog thing. They don't have time when they are in the higher grades. Again, when this shift happens, when you switch schools, when you switch neighborhoods, when you switch cities due to work related, or when you graduate, when you pass down school, all this shift means that you are losing something behind. There is an absence of that comfort environment that you were in along with the friends. Now you are in a new zone. So that could be a reason wherein you feel lonely, because the way you connected with friends, that is not happening now. And when it is not happening, you feel that life is so sad. Everyone is enjoying on social media. By the way, it's like, everyone just puts up good things. And even some people do share their hard moments, but then you relate to it and move on, but not do something about it. So hi Neza, welcome back. Then it's like, if you are a new parent, then also you may feel lonely because you are investing your own energy only in raising that small child, and then that adult, conversation is missing. That intellectual conversation is missing. People are only talking about that particular kid who is there, a new addition. Not denying the love part, but then it's like every individual needs some person to talk, wherein it's not about somebody else, it's about them. So that could also be a reason wherein you can feel lonely. Another reason which I have noted down is a major health ailment. Maybe you have gone through some surgery or something and you're confined in bed, you are detached from your used to environment, and you're not again in that framework wherein you want to communicate easily with everyone. So that is also a possibility that can give let's say a breeding ground to be sad, to feel lonely, and be into that zone wherein all the weeds which will pull you down are prevalent. They just need you. Walaikum Assalam. And another reason is, again, you may feel lonely if you have somebody in your family who is no more. You have lost a loved one. That goes into the grief part. It is a separate issue altogether. But for adults, especially the youth, the teenagers, the young adults, it can leave an impact. You may still function properly in life, but that missing part is still there and it's not addressed, because grief needs addressal. It's a process and you need to talk about it, right? So this is one more thing that I had noted down. Another important thing is your own attitude towards work. If you have a short temper, if you are angry, and for example there is somebody at home and you're not talking with them, then it is like you are detaching your conversation part, because ego will come in, who will talk first. That can also happen in the work scenario, that who is going to make the first step. But in real life, if you have to ask me, then all those things are very menial. Step up, be there for everyone despite of the fact that you have fought. It's like I believe in never sleep with anger. Resolve your issues, do not hold any grudge, just let it go. This is a very beautiful yet very short life. Don't compromise on the fact that you are feeling that heavy feeling just because you're not talking to anyone. Like that's usually seen in with couples, young couples, that they don't talk with each other. Somebody said something and then the mood is off. You may observe in your parents, they don't talk with each other for many days. It happens, and that is not good, and that will give you a feeling of loneliness. So don't fall into that trap part. Anger needs addressal. What is the issue? Resolve it, move ahead in life. Don't let it breed inside you, because it breeds like an octopus, having all the tentacles. Then you will be seeing a lot of changes around you with your own self, the approach that you have in life. So all the dreams then will become very vague. Your vision, your own ability to do particular tasks will deplete. So don't fall for that. Be alert, be wary. Coming to another part that I had spoken about was the job thing. Here it is to be noted that if you are in a comfort zone with your parents, with your neighborhood, I had just spoken about it. This is specifically for all the youth who after graduation, because they had such a vibrant life, mixing with friends, having that friends, aspiring big dreams, and all is achievable. But when you come to reality part, it's not so easy. It's really a very gritty thing and very gray. It's very routine, sometimes very, very boring. But all this will lead towards your goal. It cannot be a very smooth ride. So accepting that part itself will give you some, space to open up. Therefore, you should follow your own hobbies. Hobbies are very important. And these are some of the things that came up in your mind. Maybe something else is there wherein you relate to being lonely. Do comment so that I can also add it in my next talk. Somebody asks me. The gist of all these lists, there are almost 14-15 reasons that I came up with. And if you note it down, then it's like, the real reason is the absence of human connection. Every reason is backed with this fact that there is an absence and therefore you feel a particular way. So if you have that notion, then please do make a note of it. Do something about it, because without your efforts, nothing is going to happen. People may sympathize you, people may understand you. Hi Afsha and hi Mohsen. People will understand you and people will connect with you only if you move ahead in life. It's fine if they don't, connect with you with the same enthusiasm. Even a hi after many days, it's good enough. You should be moving ahead with your own dream. So these are some of the reasons why you may feel lonely. If you relate to any one of them, then it's like this is the time you need to understand that some work is needed by you. So do that work. Again, aloneness is your choice. You feel alone with your own company and you are okay with it. Like I said yesterday, this is your personal choice. Enjoy that choice part, because in loneliness, the choice you have given for yourself is to stay in that moment. So choose another option, bounce back, move ahead. I always focus on the momentum part because that is life. So connect, communicate, correspond, converse, do anything to be physically, engaging. Go out and do some sport, the running part, some task for somebody else. If not for your own self, then do it for someone else. So that also will give you some scope of crossing the border of loneliness. Because loneliness is not that harmful if it is only for short time. If it expands for a longer time and you stay in that, that breeding ground, then it will suck you in. It's like that quicksand thing. It will take your energy away. Hi Khatije. Hi Nirmala. So that is all I could come up with, the options or why or the reasons of feeling lonely. So think about it. If you know anything else, just let me know. If anyone want to ask any question, do message. I will read it down. One thing is like, when I was thinking about loneliness and aloneness, then it's like if you want to address it, hello. Hi. If you want to really address it, first is to acknowledge. You acknowledge that, okay, there is an absence of something, therefore there is the feeling of this thing. So what is the absence part? Address that part. Can you do anything about it? If not completely that, something closer to that. If yes, go ahead and do that. Maybe a new neighbor in your building, maybe even a peon, go out and interact with that person. That will help. So that is for a new place when you're moving out, that shifting part that I have spoken about. So that will be addressing that particular issue or the situation a person may be in. But do connect. Don't hold on to a memory. Don't hold on to any person. Don't hold on to any experience from the past which you cannot do right now, anything about it right now. Those people will not be there. They have moved on. Question is, have you? Will you want to move on? Is it like, in your hand? So think about it. People move, and that experience, it gets diluted. It's not going to happen the same way again because the other person is not there. The same time work or the same age, all that is not prevalent right now. So don't hold on to things from your past just to be in this state of feeling lonely. It's okay to feel lonely, short time, tick mark, again, rejuvenate, think about, introspect, move ahead in life. Bye, take care. I'll come up with the solution. If at all you're feeling lonely, what may you do? I mean, some of them are already answered, but still think about something very creative. Bye.